kings, we are the dreams of the legendary. I don't understand why all this talking is necessary. Why you exchanging heated vocabulary?
Hey there, I'm Lord Fark. Well, actually, I changed my name to Ben Ank, but still the same guy. Anyway, and welcome back to Panau Survival. It's been 2 years since the launch of the original Panau Survival server, and so we've got a bunch of fun updates for you. First of which is the server merge. So the original Panau Survival server is now unlisted. You can still connect to it and experience all the legacy stuff. But I have merged that database with the hardcore server, which is now this one, and now it's just called the normal server. Because it's a lot faster paced and it's just overall more fun to play, and it also gets updates. The other one does not get updates anymore. And so all of your progress from the other server has now been merged into this one. So if you had a higher level there, you now have that level here. All the land claims and build objects have also been merged. However, you don't own those land claims anymore. They're all server owned, but expired. So if you want to go reclaim your bases, you can use land claims to reclaim your objects and get your base back, as well as all the stashes. As you can see, there's 1,075 stashes now in the entire server. There used to be about 500 on each server, and so you can go find a lot more stashes from the old server now on this new main server. There's a lot of other merge details, and so if you're curious about what was merged, what wasn't merged, where are my vehicles, you can go check out the merge details channel in Discord. Another huge update that we've got now is proximity voice chat. So yes, we have proximity voice chat in Just Cause 2 multiplayer now. So that means that you can walk up to another player and say hello, and they will hear you, and they can talk back to you if they're also connected to the voice chat. And so it's super cool, and then as you get farther away, you get quieter and quieter until they eventually can't hear you. And so it's super cool. I would recommend connecting to it every time you play, just so that you can talk with other players in the game. And so how you get started, as you can see in the chat, it says type/voice to connect to proximity voice chat and talk with nearby players. So if we type /voice, you can see voice chat instructions. Copy your voice code. This is your voice code. Don't share it with anyone, because if you do, someone will be able to talk as your character. So don't do it. And then go to panausurvival.com and follow the instructions there and use your voice code to connect. And so it's super easy. You just copy your voice code, go to Panau Survival. I won't show it here. Go to panausurvival.com, enter the voice code. You'll get to choose a microphone. Make sure to allow access so you can actually use your microphone, and then connect. And once you're connected, you'll be able to hear other players and talk with them. And so it's super cool. I'm very excited for everyone to try out this new feature, because I didn't think it was possible, but turns out it is. And it's kind of fun. It's a little janky, but it should be a good time. Additionally, we've got more loot. So we used to have only about 18,000 just under, and now we have almost 18,600 boxes around. And so there's even more in the city, specifically for new players. We're trying to get them to stay, and so there's been a bunch of improvements geared towards new players, but we do have more loot. You can just see loot boxes everywhere. Look at these 3. Even over here, there's a ton of them right there. And so these changes are geared to help new players get started. And new players also have little loot radars, so they can see all the nearby loot boxes, just to really help them get started, because a lot of them don't know how to find them, how to look for them. We've also got more workbenches. So in the original server, there were 4 workbenches on different corners of the map. On the hardcore server, until now, there were 2. To keep all the fighting close and the action kind of in those 2 areas. However, it was kind of a difficult thing to bring all your walls there to combine, and it was nice to have a few areas of contention where there's action. Having more makes it easier to upgrade walls, and you can also track player movements if you look at the map enough. And so without further ado, this is what the map looks like. As you can see, it looks a little bit less busy now because I shrunk all of the settlements that are not special, and so all the ones without loot are about half the size, so you can just see all the green ones and all of your stuff a lot easier now. But you can see the workbenches. There's 3 in the cities: Park District, Docks District, Residential District. One up here, the PVC Tower. One over here, Flower Workbench. One over here, Ski Resort. Panau Falls Casino, that one's still there. Gambler's Den Workbench in the desert. Party Workbench down there. So we've got plenty of workbenches. No matter where your base is stationed, you should have an easy time getting to a workbench. But watch out, people could be watching the map when you're combining, and they might start checking out that area and trying to find your base. Additionally, we've got more stats. As you've seen throughout this video, the safe zone got a little revamp. I added a bunch more stats from the server. We've almost got 1 million boxes looted, which is kind of fun, as well as almost 10,000 build objects. And I also added a few other fun things in the safe zone, little example builds so you can hang out, or new players can just see what kind of builds are possible. In terms of more stats in the stats menu, we've got player stats. We've got all sorts of fun player stats, so you can see all your personal stats and see how you're doing. Additionally, you've probably also seen that we changed the font. Now it is no longer the default ugly font. We've got this slightly nicer font, and I think everything's a lot more readable and legible, which is pretty nice. And so you can see the inventory and most of the menus are using this new font. And I think it's a really nice upgrade, and it makes it look nice and clean as a little V2 upgrade. And we've got a bunch of other updates as well, but you can find out more details on those in the Discord updates channel. But in terms of the 2-year anniversary event, it will be going on starting May 13th, 2022, and going until the 22nd of May. And so that's just over a week about, and we'll have some double experience, some fun events, exclusive items and loot, such as the 2-year party hat, which puts a giant rainbow 2 on your head, which is kind of fun. And some other fun stuff. So hop on, especially if you haven't been on in a while. Check out the new updates, see if you like it. You'll have all your stuff from the old original server, and here it's pretty easy to level up, especially once you find those good loot routes and get some airdrop experience. Lots of fun things to do. So hope to see you online for the event tomorrow.